I mean, if it works, it works. But it's just the only problem that you have with splice vocals is that because they're free and they're royalty free to use and everything, you know, you could potentially have a banger and then there'll be 15 other tracks with the same vocal on it, and then in that way you're kind of like messed up. It goes for, you know, sampling old records as well.
Hey, I'm Graham Farmer, founder of the dance music magazine Data Transmission and Twitch partner, streaming on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays from 1 p.m. On this channel, we share the full interviews from my Twitch streams. But before we jump into this interview, if you can help this video get more reach by giving it a like and a comment, it'd be most appreciative. And don't forget to consider subscribing so you always get notified when we drop new interviews.
Hey, mate.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks, mate. How are you?
Welcome to my Twitch. Welcome back to my Twitch. You've been on my Twitch before.
Yeah. In my other guise as the artist, leftwing&kody.
As the artist. Yeah. And today we're doing A&R because you've joined Spinnin.
Yes. So
when did you join Spinnin?
On November the 1st. So still fairly new in the role.
Yep.
But it's been blinding so far. I've had a great time working with all the guys there. They're a great company to work for. I've heard so much great music already, which is fantastic. I've got loads of things in the pipeline coming up for being released. So it's been a really great first 2.5 months. So
wicked. And then from a demo's point of view today, what are we looking for? What are you signing? What are you interested in? Yeah.
Well, anyone that's familiar with the Spinnin brand knows that I think, you know, we cover all genres. So I'm open to hearing everything today. We have so many different artist labels that we look after as well. So as well as doing like the main Spinnin label, I also do Spinnin Deep. I look after some A&R stuff for Sink and Swim. I also do Spinnin Musical Freedom and David Guetta and Morton's label, which is Future Rave, Sam Felt's label, A-Lock's label. So yeah, it's just kind of across the board. And I'm really looking forward to hearing what your fans have sent through today.
Wicked, yeah. So we've been putting them in the Discord already, and I know you're in there already, which is great.
Yeah,
that's cool. I didn't realize you could sit across some of those as well. That's wicked. So
yeah.
Certain things right for those labels.
Yeah, big variety of kind of genres and sounds and stuff. So it's kind of, I think everyone just sees Spinnin as a particular type of label, but you know, we kind of have a broad number of different genres and styles and labels that we look after for other artists as well.
Your inbox, Matt, from pre the 31st of October to where it went the next few weeks must have gone from like
yeah, I kind of get, because obviously being an artist as well, I kind of understand the things that A&Rs go through that I never really appreciated before. I know, like, you know, there is a lot of, you know, kind of within the industry, in A&Rs are notoriously known for not getting back to people. And it's not because, you know, I now understand this. It's not because we're being nasty or anything like that. It's just the sheer volume of stuff that is sent to A&Rs. It's quite a number of things to get through. And as well as that, you know, once you have the right music, you're then taken away from listening to stuff to doing all the kind of legwork behind it, you know, and dealing with the marketing teams and the legal teams and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's definitely been eye-opening as far as that's concerned. But we always try and get through as much as we can.
Wicked. That's why we do these streams now as well, because like for our labels, I sign them straight off these streams because I kind of get the quality feedback from the audience, and then we just like, it's like for us, it's a 2 birds 1 stone thing. It's like, let's go and listen to loads of from our demo box and for our own labels, and then just do it here because it takes some of that response straight out of the water, you know?
Yeah, totally.
Right, are you ready to go? Because I want to let's get cracking. Right, I'm going to get on Discord mode. My first one is going to be Deroya with the pink and the blue top. Deroya.
Yeah.
Wow, look, listen to music before 10 past. That's his first. Less of me waffling. Let's go. Right, I'm going to play.
You turn my life, you turn my life, you turn my life, you turn my life, you turn
Wicked. That's a great start.
Absolutely.
What did you think, Chris?
That was a brilliant vocal. I really like that. Just before this, I came on live. I just came out of an A&R meeting at Spinnin, and we were talking about how everything's kind of sounding. The demos that we're getting are very kind of poppy, dance, piano-y stuff, but I feel like things are moving on now within the industry, and we're looking for stuff that has a lot of melancholy in the tone. In the songs, and this is a great start for the section because it's just that kind of vocal I think that really works. So, is Dariah in the chat? Is that an original vocal or is it a sample or where's it from?
Are they in the chat?
I think I saw them in there.
Thanks for doing this, mate. I'm well excited.
Yeah, man. It's well, as I said, this is a great start. So I'd definitely be interested in hearing from Dariah about whether or not that vocal's original and stuff. Great
production,
it's a sample,
apparently.
Okay. Well, that's all right. Let's let me get in touch with Dariah afterwards, and we'll have a discussion.
Cool. So as you know, Chris, if you when you finish, if you click on their names, you can literally DM them straight from Discord if you've not used Discord before.
Yeah. All right.
And you can message anyone.
Everybody that.
Anyone that you like, just give them. You can just drop them DMs. And if we don't get through any, if you want to carry on just listening and dropping people back to people,
I'd be more than happy to do that for sure.
Because you might find stuff off the stream that we just didn't get through to.
Yep.
Cool. Right. So we're going in order. It goes blue names first, then yellow names, and then white ones. Blue ones are my course members from my course, The Artist Blueprint. So let's get on. This is blank copy we're doing next, which is the username Groovy. Chris.
Okay, cool.
Right, I'll come back in. So that was blank copy drum operator. I enjoyed that. It was great. Chris, just so you know, if you're back in, are you back in with me now?
Yeah, I'm in with you, mate. Yep.
Just so you know, we've got some sound effects. If you like the tracks, really, really like them, well, like them, we can give it the rave on.
Nice.
If you really, really like it, then we have the Hulk smash, and you can give it the. And gang in the chat, if you like it a little bit and want to kick it off with rave horns, and drop them the emotes in the chat, and we'll do that. If you're watching this and enjoying the tracks, out of 5 emotes in the comments, let me know. Or if you've got little comments yourself. I see Fat Supply said, not sure the vocal works in the breakdown. I'd leave that out. What did you think, Chris?
Yeah, I thought it was a decent track. There was certain elements of it that I felt kind of there's something kind of missing to keep it exciting up until the point where the break was. The bit where the changes started to happen in the break were cool. I feel like it needed some more impact when it dropped back in again. Maybe a little bit more kind of tension building in the break. But yeah, pretty decent record.
Cool. Okay. Wow, getting through them. Right, next up, put a wig on. I'll put a wig on in a bit. I forgot to put some,
I thought they were talking to me.
No, I've got loads of commands. So basically, because we're in my disco shed, in my garden.
Yeah.
Over there, we've got tons of fancy dress, and in my little drawer here, we've got loads of wigs. So I've got literally tons of them. Sometimes we do stupid streams, and we're like, let's put a wig on.
I thought someone was telling me to put a wig on because I was bald.
No, it will definitely be me. Like, it's definitely me. Right, let's carry on. Miss Unicorn, we're going next. Straight next one afternoon. we go. That was This Love by Miss Unicorn. What did you think in the chat? Let us know. Chris, what did you think?
Another good kind of representation of nice vocal and piano. Again, is that vocal a sample? Is it original? That's always one thing that we're going to ask for sure. Because getting clearance and stuff like that these days is it takes a lot of time up with getting records kind of over the line.
I think Miss Unicorn does her own vocals. From conversations in my course, I think in our group chat on a Wednesday, I think she does her own vocals.
Nice.
Is she here? Is she here? Oh, that's a splice vocal apparently. Matt J for real says.
Okay.
He's her.
No, again, I think the production's good. I like the piano chord progression. That's exciting. It'd be interesting to hear from Miss Unicorn if she sung that herself.
She's sucker. She's some of the joys. If you're not a subscriber, you get loads of ads, unfortunately. So, but she's just
subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, subscribe to the channel. Get rid of the ads. Get rid of the ads, and you get loads of great content and a whole subzone in our Discord. If doing an old say mid-90s track, is it best to get the vocal re-sung if wanting to get it signed?
Yeah, definitely, because a lot of the stuff comes down to clearances. Is you have to contact the publishers of the original tracks, so the writers and everyone that represents the writers and the singers and everyone involved in the first time the record was released. And sometimes there can be up to 5 or 6 writers on those things.
Wow.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the biggest headaches in the kind of modern dance era that we're in, where everything is being, well, a lot of things are being taken from old tracks and including vocals and stuff. We've come across a track that we're trying to get cleared that has 8 people that we've all had to try and contact. So it can kind of get messy. Whereas if you do a re-sing, you still need to get the publisher to sign off on it, but it's not as difficult, let's say. But yeah, you definitely need to have a good company do the re-sing for you in order for the track to still keep the same energy as the original demo.
Cool. She said that's a splice vocal. She come back through the chat.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it's still cool. Nice track.
Right, next up, Notorious Lynch going down the list. Right, I feel like we get the idea of that one. Joseph Ray, I'd buy this. I love that when I see these demo streams and you get people going, I'd buy this. That's great for starters.
That's a good compliment, that one.
Yeah, anyone that says I'll buy it, that's great.
Yeah, not I'm going to illegally download it or stream it. I'd actually buy it.
I'd actually spend money on this, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Some nice sounds in that one as well.
It was cool. Just production wise, I don't know if there was just a little bit of attention needs to be made with the mix. It's a bit of kick and bass relation a bit more, but yeah, pretty cool. Cool.
Okay. Are we giving any of these rave ones, by the way? Do we feel like we need to give gang in the chat? If you feel like you need to give something a rave one, then let us know. Miss Unicorn definitely could have had one. We'll give her a post rave one. Yeah, poker face A&R. That's funny. Oh, you got this one?
Dog and
Hoss. He's got a dog logo.
Yeah,
it's about. Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
So if you're wondering why we're skipping past, basically we do course members first, then Twitch subscribers, then non-subscribers. We'll go back and catch anything we missed in the run through. And if you're joining us for the first time today, welcome in. Say hello in the chat. Let us know where you're from. Let's play this one and let's go for it. Right, stop that on there. That was great. Lovely vocal. Again, like, where is the vocal from?
Amazing vocal.
Yeah,
great track
very,
as well,
very.
man. Really, really well produced. Loving the break. The way that kind of sub bass comes in after the drop, and it's just a kick in the sub. I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff. And then all the rest of the track comes back in. Yeah, man, really, really cool. Liking that one.
Let's give that the rave one. I feel like let's get some.
Definitely.
And also, the other thing we have on our stream is it definitely passed the kick test. We have basically we made a track out this vocal a long time ago, and now it's become this little thing as part of our thing. So if you definitely passed that kick test, which is one of the things I look for when I'm signing records, but we have this. Okay, pass the kick test. I quite like the kick. Thank you.
Isn't that just the most like? It's the worst thing in a producer's life, right? Is finding a decent kick.
Exactly.
Still,
so that's what we have
to this day, even with all these amazing records that have come out across the history of time, producers still can't decide which kick is the best. It's mad.
So we have the kick test.
That definitely passed the kick test for sure.
It definitely did. I saw what he said about the vocal. Where does he say? He said the vocal is from. Where did it say it? Man, it was like Vocify or Voca. Oh yeah, that one is from Vocalfy. A limited amount of them samples are sold.
Okay,
well, that's really cool. I've not heard that site. That's cool.
So you're able to buy vocals from the singers and songwriters, I guess?
Yeah, I think so.
Interesting. I never heard of that one either.
Bad Monkey says first time here, but seem to be will be here. Like the vibe. Also, he's from Turkey. Welcome in, people from Turkey. Great.
What's up, Turkey?
What's up, Turkey? How you doing? Cool. What are you thinking of the overall kind of vibe so far of the tracks we've been listening to?
It's great. A good variety of genres as well. I'm liking it. I'm liking what I hear so far.
Yeah, cool. Right. So any of you sign, just let us know, and let's carry on. FC Sweat is next, the one straight below. FC
Sweat.
I like people are going putting their own artworks things as well. I think it's just that little extra. And this one features an artist as well. So this has got a featured vocalist. So we should be cool. Let's play. There we go. Get back in. I'm trying to get through as many as possible today, so we're trying to just play less of each track. I hope that's okay with everyone in the chat. That was a stunning vocal, and the track sounded great, I thought.
Yeah, I agree. Brilliant. I think it's got a featured artist, right? Brilliant.
Yes.
Original song. That's what we like to hear. Great vocals. Sat nicely on the track. Great production. Yeah, I think there's some potential there for sure.
Nice. Let's give that the rave on then. Anything this is.
We love that air horn.
Yeah, it's great in here.
Let me
Cool.
just say I know you're talking about time and stuff. Can I just say, like, I will, if we don't get through these, I will go through everything on the Discord in my own time, because I appreciate that everyone's taking the time and effort to drop their stuff in here. So we want to be able to hear all of them. So I will do that. You can reassure you.
Amazing. Thank you so
everyone
much
in the chat and stuff, because some people might not even be here to be able to hear their stuff being played, right? So, but I will definitely get through. I'll go through everything in my own time if we don't get through everything today.
Amazing. Yeah, and if people aren't here, then this basically goes up on the VOD afterwards, so you can watch it again straight after. So if they're not here and they can see their comments, then you can watch it again.
Cool.
Right, we're going to go down again. Our next blue one is Doozy.
Yeah, got it.
Well, that was groovy from Doozy. That was really cool. What did you think of that one?
Yeah, as you said, big groovy monster. Liking the kind of Latin vibe as well that's going through it. I'm a sucker for percussion, so I was listening out for all those little percussion-y flare bits and everything there. So yeah, another really interesting track.
Are you signing music like that? Is that kind of in your vibe as a?
Yeah, I mean, we've got a lot of different labels where something like that could potentially fit. We also do like SPRS, which is like a sister label for Spinnin, and it's more of this kind of groovier stuff. So yeah.
Nice. That's cool. That's cool. Like literally, wow! I didn't realize you had so. I knew you were.
Yeah.
You're big, but I didn't know you had
Fingers
so
in a
many.
lot of pies.
Yeah. I didn't realize you were like the whole of pucker. You know, like I just.
Yeah, we're doing all types, but yeah, that was a really cool record. I like that.
Surround sound.
These kind of Latino kind of tracks, this Latin music, it was on vogue for a long time. But yeah, some of them are kind of like over the top, but I felt like this was really cool and it was done really well.
Nice, great. Surround Sound's Loving Your Beard, who is he's a fellow long bearded.
Nice.
He's having a
freshly
beard.
waxed this morning.
Nice. The next one would be Chroma, who is in Australia.
Oh yeah, got that one.
Got that guy?
Yep.
Beard Gang. Anyone else has got a beard? Let us know in the chat. Beards. Right, let's go for Chroma. Right, there we go. Ghost Effect says arrangement needs some work. Kesh says sounds like an Avision style track, would definitely work. These are fatter in the breaks as rich FPS. Loving all these comments. Yeah, if you'd like to let us know, if you've got some going comments, let us know because it definitely helps the artists because they can watch it back. And if you're really loving it, let us know in the emotes. I saw someone give it the kick test. I definitely agree. It did have a good kick. So let's get a kick test.
Pass the kick test. I quite like the kick.
Thank you.
Yeah, great. I like the bass and the kick work really well together. There's something I think he's just using that arpeggiator a little bit too much before and during the break. I think that just needs to be scaled back a little bit. And also the vocal only comes in, I think, in the second break. So maybe have little bits and pieces of the vocal throughout the middle part of the track just to keep it going and keep it interesting.
Cool. Great. So go and work on that, Chrome, and let us know what you think. I don't know if he's here because he's in Australia, so he's probably like 10, 12 hours ahead or 10 hours ahead, so might be like 1 a.m. So you can watch that back in the morning on the VOD. Course members, absolutely smashing it, guys. Big up you got. Dropping the big tracks. Well done. Let's go Sam Sonder next.
Sam Sonder, okay.
The one straight underneath.
Yeah, got ya.
Got it?
Yep.
They're on fire, Loz. I agree. There we go. I really enjoyed that.
Nice.
That was really cool.
Really well produced again. Nice up to the break. I feel like could have done a little bit more in the break. Just this one of these tracks that needs that tension just to build. It felt like it was starting the way that the synth was getting gated and stuff. I felt like it could just go on a bit longer and really build and build and build. And then when that drops back in again, it will have such a massive impact. So yeah, I think some work on the break there, but otherwise sounding cool.
Wicked. Yeah, James Stark, great. Agree. Just a bit more work on that build up. Break was confusing, said Ghost Effects. Right. Ian Allen is the white one with the pink unreleased.
Got ya.
My heart went boom, da 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 da. My heart went boom, da 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 da. My heart went boom, da 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 da. My heart went boom, da 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 da. My heart went boom, da 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 da. My heart went boom, da 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 da. My heart went boom, da 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 da. My heart went boom, da 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 da. Oh, you're so amazing, you make me feel alright. The temperature's rising, take me for a ride. Oh, it's so amazing, we got the chemistry. Regular highs when you give me ecstasy, yeah.
There we go. Another great vocal there. Well done, Ian. That's cool. That was from Splice vocal again.
Okay,
What did you
guys
think,
are digging for those splice vocals.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. I like the bouncy bass line. I like the way that kind of the vocals have mimicked what the bass line's doing progression-wise. So that's cool. Production feels like could be just a style thing. It just sounds a bit rough around the edges with the drums and everything, but that just might be trying to recreate those 90s vibes. But yeah, cool track.
Where do you kind of stand on Splice vocals? Do you kind of like them as a company?
To be honest, I mean, if it works, it works. But it's just the only problem that you have with Splice vocals is that because they're free and they're royalty free to use and everything, you know, you could potentially have a banger and then there'll be 15 other tracks with the same vocal on it, and then in that way you're kind of like messed up. That it goes for, you know, sampling old records as well. We've had it a few times where some tracks have come through and they're all using the same old house vocal on it, so it's a risk. You run the risk of not having an original kind of track out there, although it's not original, it's using the same vocals as someone else from an old record. You run the risk of, you know, having it be put out at the same time. I think it happened last year with a record that was La Da 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 Dee. I can't remember the name.
Yeah, there was 4 of those that came out the same, even on the same release day. 4 on the same day.
They all came out on the same day, which, as like, just from an industry point of view, is kind of like that's never happened before. And I think there was a lot of I think a lot of those records kind of blew up on social media before they got signed and got released. But yeah, it was totally unheard of for something like that to happen. And that is just like that really magnifies that point, you know. Original songs and stuff are always the best way to go. I think it's all, if you're trying to break through, I understand doing a bootleg of something that everyone's going to know, so you get your name out there. We have done that as artists in the past. You know, we did it with Milkshake. Sometimes things like that happen. You know, we put bootleg and Milkshake out, and then all of a sudden, because it was being played out everywhere, Sony got wind of it, and then Khaleesa ended up completely re-singing the vocal for our track, and we did a whole, you know, reboot of that record with her signing off on everything. So those kind of things can happen. It's rare, but the point is, it's dangerous using vocals that are obviously readily available on Splice to everybody to use. So yeah, there's no reason for we would never turn a vocal down because it was a Splice sample, you know. But you just run the risk of someone else using it before or after or during your whole.
We've been saying to our people on our demos on our Monday demo streams, our normal demo streams on a Monday, where we just go on Shazam your Splice vocal and see if you can see if it pops on Shazam first, because then you kind of get a bit of a heads up whether someone else is using it.
That's a very good tip, actually. Yeah, that's solid advice for sure. Never thought about that one myself, actually, but yeah, that is really really interesting point.
Thanks, dude. Right, next up, Sean Jackson, a little bit further down. He's got a spinning top on. There you go. That makes it easy. He's going in with the full brand. Nice, Sean. Go on, Sean. There we go. I'm going to come out of that because we've got to get some more through. Mario said there's a lot of good in there. There's loads of good kind of little production tips in there as well. And loads of you liking the vocals. What do you think, Chris?
Yeah, I liked it. It gave me the floor plan vibe with those pianos just constantly in a loop. Just kind of seems like it's building. I wasn't sure about the female vocal and the male vocal working together, but yeah, it's got a nice groove. Needs some attention on the kind of mix down and stuff. But if you're going for that floor pan vibe, that definitely works.
I love floor plan as well.
Yeah, they managed to just build a groove and keep tension going to that for like 7 minutes until they just let you have the money shot, as they say.
Yeah. Yeah. The second vocal chops are okay to keep. They said, Skeleton Key said. Cabletron says sounds like 2 songs. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you for all your comments. Let us know if you're feeling them in the chat. Right, have we got any more course members? I think we're through. Yeah, we're through course members. Thank you, course members. Big up. You've done some great work there. And I hope.
Yeah,
Chris
well
gets
done,
back to you
guys. There's some really cool stuff in there for sure.
Right, let's go to the top. We're going to go Yella. The first one, Jono, third one down. There we go. Jono bringing the pianos again. Big up, Jono. Art Music, thanks for the sub. Welcome in. Thanks for joining us. Low Tracks was loving it. Tom Brownlow was loving it. What did you think, Chris?
Top work. Really like that. That bass line reminds me of some old school leftwing&kody stuff. the sound and stuff on there. Yeah, it sounded cool. Another great vocal. It'd be interesting to hear if that's original or not. But yeah, the piano works great. It's all round great production.
He does. He's been in our streams for a long time, Jono. So we know he makes great pianos. He's very good at being his pianos. So he should definitely.
What's he said? Not intentional, Chris. No, I wasn't saying that. I was just saying I immediately kind of latched on to that sound because it just brought back 10 years. which I'm finding it hard to deal with.
Nice. Did I see you started Lost record signing for Lost again as well?
Yeah, we're looking at doing Lost Records kind of mid-year, I think.
Nice.
But just we're not quite in a position yet to relaunch. We're still doing Lost Audio, which is kind of the more underground groovy house stuff. I've got some help in A&R with that because obviously I'm a bit time's a bit spread out at the moment for me. But it's something that me and John talked about at the beginning of the year. So definitely want to kick that off again because man, we had a great run with that record label, and it just because of time and COVID and everything, it's kind of fell to the wayside a little bit. But we'll pick it back up again.
Jono's had some tips from John.
Oh, there you go. Now it makes sense.
Jono's done John's expensive course.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, cool. Right, next one is Turtleneck. I know he's white, but basically he hasn't connected his Discord to his Twitch. So if you're a subscriber, make sure you click this little cog down here and connect your Twitch to your Discord. Connect your Discord, and then you'll become yellow. And you'll also then get the sub zone and all that kind of loveliness. So, we're going to go Turtleneck, Chris. Wow, turtleneck, that was sick. I don't know why you want to change that vocal. I think it sounds wicked. I thought that was well cool.
Where's the air horn for that one?
Yeah, let's have the air horn. You can definitely have the air horn for that. Mario said it sounds like a Diplo record. Yeah, it's really dope.
Yeah, I liked it. It was fresh. I like the call and response between two different instruments. Vocals really cool.
Yeah.
Drops are nice. All little kind of flashes throughout the track, keeping things interesting. Yeah, man. Really cool.
Yeah, surround sound, you're right. He was very hooky, and he can have the hook. So we'll give him the hook for this time. That was really hooky. Agreed. Okay. Damn, if this is the level, I might be screwed. Arc music. Okay, cool. Well, we had some bangers today. That was really good, turtleneck. That's really good.
That one.
Right, Matt James is next. Yellow. Then it's Nino's. I like Nino's. It was good the other day. We've heard Nino's before, and I actually told him to bring it in for you. So let's go listen to Matt James. Let's go.
I'm on a mission. Gotta find my space. I've got the world to see. Got the world to see. Got the
There we go. Let's come back in.
With this one, again, another good one. I think there needs to be a little bit of attention paid to the first kind of break. It felt like it just dropped in out of nowhere, when it transitioned from the intro into the break with the vocals. Also, I like the vibe of that kind of 90s stab, but I feel like, again, it just kind of drops in out of nowhere. So maybe introduce maybe one or two notes of that earlier in the track, so it doesn't seem like it kind of comes out of nowhere.
What are you thinking so far along the demos? Is there any you kind of gone, yeah, I'm liking that? There could be.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. I've taken names down for sure.
Nice. Right, let's carry on because excited to see what you think of this one. Let's play this.
We've had Nino and Lost before.
Oh, nice, cool. So you're well of him. Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Nino, absolutely smashing it with that track. I really like that track. The breaks
very
kills
cool. It. Yeah, that was a great kind of example of what I'm talking about building the tension and stuff in the break. That's, it sounded really good. Great vocal as well. Is that original splice?
I think he said splice, but from absolute digging, quite a dot of digging.
Yeah. I like the horns and everything in that kind of orchestral sounds in the break as well. Gives it real vibes.
Let's scroll down. We're going to go... Liam Cox. I've seen he's a subscriber, so we'll do him.
away from me.
There we go. I'm coming back in. That was good. That's Gorgon City vibes.
Very
Party
exciting, that one. That sounds very, very cool.
So I saw in the chat there's an original vocal by a vocalist called Jess Kidd, who we know as well.
Nice. Yeah, definitely Hulk smash on that one.
Yeah, oh yeah. Okay, the first Hulk of the day. Whoa. Go on, Liam. First Hulk of the day.
That was really cool, man. Really excited about that one.
Nice. We broke the poker face as well. Yes.
Unfortunately, that's got to be my last one because I have to run at 2:30. But that's a good way to end, I think.
With a Hulk and a break of the whole poker face. Yes, we did it. We did it, gang. We did it.
Yeah, man. But it's been exciting. I've really enjoyed listening to everyone's music, and I will just reassure everybody once I'm off air, just reassure everyone as well in the chat and stuff that I will get around to listening to all those things in the Discord. I'll keep it open on my laptop. Just give me this week to get through them all because there's quite a few in there. And then, if I hear anything I'm digging, I've got the contact through Discord now, so I'm able to.
Yeah, you can literally just click on the name, open a message, and then DM them. So gang, watch out because you won't be friends, gang. So just watch out in your kind of hidden messages that you see if you see a message.
I think my tag on Discord is leftwing&kody. So if you see anything coming from there, it's leftwing&kody 1000, I believe.
Thank you for doing this, mate. Thanks for being a part of this.
Appreciate that, man. It's been
thank you for your
fun.
time.
Thank you.
I'll let you go. We'll raid into Spinnin's Twitch afterwards. So we'll take all the people that are watching down to Spinnin afterwards for you.
Awesome. Massive.
Right.
Legend.
I'm going
Thanks,
to go.
Graham.
See you soon. Bye.
Hey, guys.
If you found this interview interesting, consider giving it a like and a comment. It helps with the YouTube algorithm, and let me know your biggest takeaway below. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch. I'm back on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and you can check out the schedule from the link below as well to see who's coming up in my interview series. I'll see you in the next Twitch stream or the next YouTube video. I'll see you soon. Bye.